Hey everyone, my name is Ruslan, and today we're going to check some Forex market with you. I have prepared basically 3 pairs for today, and we will start with Euro USD. So to start with this pair, let's go back to a monthly, and what we can see right now is that there is some trend line that goes all the way from the top here and goes all the way to the bottom right here. And right now on a monthly, we're breaking this line. That's the first thing that we need to know. The second thing is that we have a pretty good structure right here, pretty good level of support that we were unable to break in 2015, in December 2015, also in January 17, and we also tried to go there in March 2020, but we never made it. So going from monthly to weekly, what can we see? On a weekly, we can see that the market has created this huge raise up on a weekly, and what we can see that market was pushing up, and then it stopped right here, and then it went to correction. It actually, if we measure from here to this point, we can see that it went exactly to 38% on a Fibonacci level, and then it started to move to the up. We'll remove this Fibonacci and then I'll show you next. So what's gonna happen next? At this point, market created all this huge raise up on a weekly, and it stopped on $1.20. So at this point, we see that for this market to continue its movement up, it needs to come back and confirm this top right here to 61, and this is very strong structure, guys. So before moving forward to maybe 125 like everybody is expecting, let's see, there's another level that is the next step for this pair. It's right here about 125. Let's see, like this, and right now we also at this level right here. So you can see, right? So we're right here. So we're moving in this area now, and to continue our movement up, we need to confirm this 61%. And basically, if we go back to monthly, we can see that the same 61% actually is very nice, aligning with another level right here, and it's 31% on Fibonacci on monthly movement. So this area is very important area for this market to hit before it goes up. Going down, we're going back to weekly, and what we can see here, we can see that the market is actually in this area, and it moves up and down. That's because the institutions, they closing their positions now. And if you go to COT report, you will see that they were selling, they were closing a lot of long positions here and opening a lot of shorts at the same time taking profits right here. That's why we see this movement. So every time it goes up, they start selling. Every time it goes up, they start selling. So at this point, they already collected a lot of profit, but still they need to hit this area. And if we look to this support line on a monthly, this is basically the area that we should expect to see for market to hit right here. before it goes up. So why this area is so important? Because first of all, before moving up, we need really good structure to for the support, right, before we're going up. And this is very good structure right here on 61% on weekly, and also 38% on monthly, and also this trend line that goes over years. So but when should we expect this to be here? If we say move everything together, we can see this area, right? This is actually the area that we can jump from. This area right here, and this area right here is aligning together with approximately January 2021. So for the next month and a half, actually end of November and all December, we should expect some movement right here, maybe going like this before we hit this area. It will be going up and down, up and down, up and down, and then we can expect a good push, and then we can take a good trade here and go actually bullish all the way until we hit the next level. All right, so let's go to daily, and let's see what we have on the daily. On the daily right now, we actually very bullish. We're very bullish, but if we look right here, we can see that we actually aligning with some structure. It's one right here, one right here. Move this panel from here, and also we are aligning with this structure, which is historical, right? Let me remove this Fibonacci so it's not on the way. So here's what you can see, right? These lines, they all line in very good. So we still possibly can hit this because the market is very, very, very bullish, and before going up. So what should we do? There are also a couple support lines here. One goes all the way from here, and you can see that we broke it in September, and then we try to break it up several times, and it always pushes us down. We can see it right here. We can also see it right here, and we can also see it right here. And now we came to this area, which most possibly will push us down. So where can we go? We will probably go to another trend line right here. So all next week and couple next weeks before New Year, we should expect going back to at least 117.1. It's right here, right? And this is gonna be a good place of rejection. Let's see, let's put some area right here. Then we should measure our Fibonacci going down from this point to this point, and we will see the area where we should start selling. This 38% will be a very good area to start selling. So if we put another arrow and go right here, then we'll see that it will push us down to the main level, and it will be moving like this all the way until we hit this area right here. And it will actually go probably like this, because we have another very good support in this area around 116. So this is also very important level for us. So you see how market does, right? Let me make it like this. So we still have some time. Hold on. For some reason this was moved. Let me go back to weekly so I can adjust it again. Sorry. Yes, you see it just moved for some reason, shifted. So this is gonna be 1 point. Then we can measure again Fibonacci from this point. Let me see, from this point down here, and then we see that our target 2 is around this area. So this is a very, very important area where we should expect a very strong rejection, and starting from this point we will go up. This is what's going on euro dollar, and also what we can see here. Let me remove all this. Okay, I'll remove all these lines and this Fibonacci. So on a weekly, let's just create this square right here. There's gonna be a square of rejection. I'll make it a different color so you can see it, and we can remove this now. Let's go back to daily. Unfortunately, this trend line, it doesn't show correctly on a daily. You see, it for some reason it shifted up. So what I can do, I can actually hide it from daily and just leave it on a weekly and monthly. Okay, so here's what we can see. Now let's go to 4 hours and see what's interesting on 4 hour. 4 hour is like daily. We see this line of rejection. And we see that we are now at the top of it. So but the market is still bullish. So we can expect some movement right here to go up along this line, right? And we'll see how long we will be moving here. It will probably depend mostly on some news that we can hear next week or the week after that, before Christmas holidays. But and in near future we should actually expect movement like this. First of all, we have several supports. One support is pretty strong, is right here. Another support that is also very strong is right here. Then of course, very, very important line is at 1.161. So these are areas that will be helping us to control our movements. So at this point it all look like we will be moving zigzags, like maybe moving right here, jump, moving right here, jump, moving right here, jump, moving right here. Let's remove this line from here. Okay, so this is what we have on euro dollar. And let's also see, let's do autumn. So on euro dollar also we have some interesting situation. So right now we're creating this very nice M formation, and let's see where it's ended. And when it's ended and will be rejected from right here, then when it go down we should expect a rejection to this area, to the neckline again. And after that we can take a good short and go down. So remember this formation, which is also very important. But it doesn't mean that this M will go all the way to this trend line. You may actually fail and go down at any time. But what we need to monitor, we need to watch MACD and also EMAs and see when the red line goes like this and crosses the blue line, and also this blue line right here goes to 0, that's a good point for us to start selling. Before that we can only expect longs, but longs are very dangerous right now because the market is at its highs. So this is it on euro dollar. Let me know in the comments what do you think and if it make any sense to you. And then I'm going to Bitcoin. On a Bitcoin we have very interesting situation, and let me start from monthly first. So on a monthly, what we can see that Bitcoin made its really huge shift up, and we can start measuring Fibonacci from the bottom of this raise to its up. And now we need to find out where it can come back. So we see very important points at 38. Let's just make a little area here on a 38. I'll go like this, and then I will make another one at 61, and 61 is very nicely aligning it with this structure, which may actually have very good sense for us. Okay, this is monthly. Let's remove this Fibonacci. Let's go to weekly. On a weekly chart, what we can see that our last impulse started from this point. So let's stretch Fibonacci right here, going all the way up, and now we see that it actually matching our monthly, right? It just a little bit higher than this, so it actually makes no sense. So we see all these two areas for the possible support, but if we go to daily, then it makes a little more clear for us. So when we go to daily, we can see that at this area right here, and I will put it in a different color. Let's do like this. We have another area of support, which right now is rejecting Bitcoin up. So this is very nice area because we got to reject to at least 38% before moving down. Let's see, 38% on this leg will be right here. So this is going to be the area that we will be monitoring before start selling. Okay, now we're ready to move to a 4-hour frame. Let's remove this from here and let's go to 4-hour frame. On the 4-hour frame, what we can see that market has already rejected and it's already touched this area. So and also on a 4-hour, our moving average and also our MACD, they both showing sell. So when market comes back to here, we can go risk free, and basically in this area we can start selling our Bitcoin risk free all the way to 31% right here. What actually you can do, you can measure, let's see, let me just delete this real quick. So let's delete this and this. So to measure how far it should go, we can stretch the Fibonacci from up to bottom, and then we'll see that our take profit is roughly in this area. I will mark it red. Right. But before going down, we need to make sure it actually made it 38%, at least 38% before moving down, because otherwise it can continue going up until it hits 61. On a 61 also we have some interesting structure. So if we go to line instead of candle, we can see that it actually made very nice M formation right here. This is very nice M formation, and what it does, that after M formation we go in all the way back to hit the neck. So this may be very tricky, right? So be prepared for this, because this is also very interesting. We'll go back to candles, and then you will see this is very nice M right here. My brush. Okay. So yes, this is what I was talking, right? And when we hit this point, then we can go risk-free and take this trade probably all the way to this point. What else? When can we start buying Bitcoin? The best price to start buying Bitcoin is when it goes back to $13,400 per coin. This will be very interesting price to buy, because after this price we will go up. And if we look back to weekly, then we can see that from this point we can start and make a new record on a Bitcoin, and this is very good structure to buy from here. But for now, as I told you, we will be making little steps going up, going down until we actually hit 61, then going back again, and then going down until we hit it here. When should we expect it? Probably sometime by the end of next year. We should expect another good trade. Let's see, at the end of this year we should maybe expect sometime after New Year this opportunity to go up. This is basically it on Bitcoin, and also I have another pair here. This is GBP, British Pound, versus Euro Dollar. So the situation on GBP is pretty same as Euro Dollar, except we have a very strong support on a monthly right here. And if we go back to weekly, then you can see that we have very strong support in this area as well. Yes, not support, but the strong area of rejection. So, and we're at this point already, so it's very risky to take loan at this area, because right now it's already been rejected several times. right here, right here, and right here. And again, we're in this area now, which is basically the top of this corridor. And as you can see, the market moves, waves all the way right here, and it will go down, most possibly. Let's delete this. Okay, but should we take a short now? Let's go to daily market and let's see what's going on daily. On a daily market, we have so-called COT strategy, that we were moving up, taking a correction, moving up again, making correction, moving up again, making correction, moving up again, and this is another correction. So at this point we cannot take any shorts because the market is still bullish, and it can easily break this line, make another correction, and then move up. Very possible, despite we have this strong area right here. So for the sale, again, we gotta go to 4 hour and wait until we see MACD. Let's do MACD going down right here below zero. Oops, sorry. Let me open it like this. So it has to hit zero right here, right? And then also close this, and also red line has to cross down the blue line. See, red line and blue line goes like this, like this. This is gonna be a good choice to start selling. So watch on 4 hour, and when it goes like this, then you can start selling. But when you start selling, let me delete this real quick for you. You need to see where you should take your profit. And at this point, the market, watch for any maybe M or W formations that can be made right here. Like for example, this is maybe another M, right? So when it goes to M, wait until it comes back to its neck, and after this is going to be a good choice to start selling. But as of now, the market is very undecided, and we cannot tell for sure if it's a good time to start selling until we see a good signal on EMAs and also MACD. Before that, unfortunately, we cannot sell. So this is it for today, guys. Tell me what you think. This is gonna be my first video on this channel, and I will be posting something like this at least 2 times a week. Let's discuss this in comments. So this is it. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.